want to welcome you to the Iowa Presidential Caucus's MOOC, the online course. My name is Steffen Schmidt. I'm professor of political science at Iowa State University. Let me tell you what this course is. It's 4 weeks, self-paced. You can come and go as you want. You don't have to start and go through and finish. We'd like you to do that because there's a lot of great material, but you use your time the way you want to. And you can explore topics of your choice. I mean, there may be some things that you're not that interested in or you know a lot about, and you can pass those and go on to the next thing. Let me tell you what the content of the course is. There are basically 4 main topical areas. The first, of course, is the history of the caucuses. We need to know where they came from, and that's a fascinating story, believe me. You'll love that. The second one is called Digging into the Caucuses. And there we basically explore some of the past caucuses. We look at some of the stellar moments and the exciting things that have happened in the past. The third part is actually called The Role of the Media and Technology. The reason we have this is because the caucuses are mostly a media event. They attract huge numbers of reporters, and that's what drives the energy of the caucuses. And so we have some experts on the media and mass media, social media, lots of things that will inform you why that is so important in this political process here. We also have a kind of wrap-up session that I think you'll find important. It's called The Future of the Caucuses. Of course, they've been around for a long time, since 1972, but people always wonder, are there going to be more caucuses, or is this the last one? And so we'll explore those particular topics there. We have some wonderful discussion forums, and I really encourage you to participate in those, especially because we have students, we have people from the community, but we also have a lot of media people and some international media people who have already signed up for the course and are in there. And I think the discussions are going to be very, very dynamic because we have such a variety of people in there. And then we have little self-learning quizzes. I hope you'll take them because they're kind of like testing yourself to see if you got out of our sessions and our discussions and our readings what we expected. Start with a thing called About the Course, which is basically a roadmap for you so you'll understand where things are and what there is. I think it'll make your journey through the Caucasus MOOC more pleasant and interesting. It's kind of like driving somewhere and having a GPS map or something so that you know where you are and where you want to go. So that I think is very good. I hope you'll take the surveys that we have, a welcome survey, just who you are and some things about starting the Caucasus MOOC, and then we have an exit survey at the end, kind of asking for your feedback. Your feedback is really important to us because we have several sessions. We may plan to do this again sometime, and we'd love to know from you what you liked and what suggestions you might have. There is an FAQ, frequently asked questions, page. If you suddenly have something that isn't working or you're wondering how to make something work, go there. If you can't find it, go to the help forum. You can post your question there, or a comment or an observation about something that you want to share with us, and that'll be monitored, and we'll get to that very quickly. Caucus-related resources are in the additional resources page, not surprisingly, and there's a lot of stuff there for those of you who now are fired up and really want to dig deeper, things that we have started but maybe didn't go deep enough, and you'll find lots of material there. And speaking of that, of course, we want you to watch the videos. We have some great videos. Most of them were custom made just for this course for you, with very interesting people, politicians and personalities and citizens who have participated in the caucuses. And then we've also provided some very short, tightly written readings to go along with each of the 4 main topical areas. For those of you who are real political geeks, you can also click and go deeper, because some of the readings have an expanded version, a longer version, that goes into more depth. And so I think you'll find that to be very interesting. I'm so glad that you have registered for this. I really look forward to you participating in it. And if you can, send out an email or a tweet or a Facebook post to your friends and tell them to quickly join us, because we want as many people in this, and you probably have some interesting friends and connections and family who would add a lot to this particular adventure. So thanks for joining us, and let's get going.